Welcome back to the new video. So today our topic is the rules of concave mirror. So as yesterday we have discussed about some of the theories depend upon the nature of light. So firstly we have to today we will be learning about we have the four rules of concave mirror. The whole chapter is based on these four rules, which is the rules of the concave mirror. We have the four rules. The four rules we have. So the first rule is we have the mirror. So we have the 3 points C, F, and P. C is the curvature of the object. F is the focal point, and P is the center of the object. So the line. So here the first rule we have that. This line we have the line which on which the point are there, like point of curvature of the object, focal point and center of the object. That is called the principal axis. This is called the principal axis. So here you may see a line going up to the parallel of the principal axis, a ray or the line or the light passing to the parallel to the principal axis and reflecting back or bouncing back with the on the focal point. You may see it is crossing over the focal point. That is called our rule number 1. If the light going through the parallel to the principal axis and bouncing back to the focal point, that is called the rule number 1. That we have the rule number 1. A line goes parallel to the principal axis and bounce back on the focal point. That is called the rule number 1. And this is we have the rule number 2. A line going through the going from the C point. The C means the curvature of the object, going from the C point and coming back on bouncing back on the same point C. That is called the rule number 2. A line or a ray or a wave or a wave of the light goes through the curvature of the object and uh, hitting to the object and bouncing back on this in the same direction, on the same direction and bouncing back on the reverse direction. That is called the second rule. And when it will hit the mirror or hit the object, it will always make the 90-degree angle. Now we have the third rule. We have that the third rule is just opposite of the rule number 1. In rule number 1 we have a line going to the parallel to the principal axis and bouncing back on the focal point. In this we have a line going from the focal point and coming parallel to the principal axis. This is just the opposite of the rule number 1. The rule number 3 is just the opposite of the rule number 1. In rule number 3, a ray or a light is going from the focal point and coming parallel to the principal axis. The last rule we have the fourth rule that we have that also depend on the law of reflection, which we have angle of incidence is equal to angle of incident ray is equal to angle of reflected ray. Here you may see a wave is coming on the P, which we have the center of the object. A ray is coming on the center of the object, hitting the object and bouncing back on the same angle but the different direction. That is called the law of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflected ray. A line passing, a line is hitting the object on the center of the object on the P point and bouncing back with the same angle but the different direction. That is the rule number 4. So that's all about the today's video. So see you in the next video.